Have you ever felt trapped in a cycle? Repeating patterns, yearning for change, but unable to break free? The struggle to transform is not just about shifting your thoughts, but about understanding your place in the vast, mysterious universe. True transformation demands that we look both inward and outward, balancing self-reflection with a deep cosmic awareness that can unlock the potential for real, lasting change. I'm Roach, Mark Roach, and welcome to my YouTube channel, where I share my journey recovering from complex PTSD. This video is from Maurice Nicoll's Gurdjieff's Psychological Commentaries, Volume 4. Since much of this work is 80 years old or more, I've revised it and brought it forward. But first, let me share a few highlights from this piece that I selected from Transformation of Being, and then I'll share the more relevant rewrite shortly. Esoteric teaching is about transformation. It refers to an inner transformation that is possible in a human being who tries to awaken. The first thing to grasp is that no one can begin this process of transformation unless he undergoes a change of mind. This means that unless people begin to think in a new way, they cannot change themselves. With their old attitudes, their old ways of thinking, their old psychology, they cannot change. They cannot undergo any kind of transformation. There are two kinds of changes or sides to changing your mind. And the work addresses both sides, the cosmological and the psychological side. Unless you can transform the meaning of life on this earth as well as your idea of yourself, you will not be able to change. Most people think it does not matter what they think about the world or the universe, and that therefore they need not bother about this side, but can, through self-observation and only doing the psychological side of the work, such as not identifying, change themselves. Certainly they may go so far, yet they will come up against a barrier. And there's two kinds of barriers. And you cannot work only for yourself. Your thinking will be, as it were, half-sided. I mean, you'll be thinking only of the psychological teachings of the work, which is only half of the work. You'll be thinking about observing yourself and remembering yourself and trying to separate from negative states. But this is only half the work. The other half to the cosmological side and to the great diagrams connected with it in the work. All the ideas of the work, whether referring to the cosmological side or the nature of yourself, can give force. At times, they give a very great force. So, we can see that this is a pain factory. This transmitting apparatus called organic life is a pain factory. Yes, and remember that you're taught that there is a side ladder to climb so that you can come under fewer laws and no longer be a person simply serving nature, that is, organic life, which surrounds the earth as a sensitive film. If you can gradually connect to your inner work on yourself with the cosmological teaching, then you will find that you will get a new source of force. So we can understand that for change of mind to take place, without such transformation of being is impossible. Both the cosmological and the psychological ideas of the work are necessary. So let me share a revised version of that, and which I'm trying to make it more relevant to modern day life and to you. Transformation of being, a modern perspective. Transformation lies at the heart of all esoteric teachings, emphasizing an inner metamorphosis for those seeking to awaken. The journey begins with a change of mind, a fundamental shift in thinking. Without this shift, one remains trapped in old patterns and unable to transform. There's a dual aspect to change. Transformation involves two intertwined aspects, the cosmological and the psychological. The cosmological aspect pertains to our understanding of the universe, while the psychological focuses on our inner world. Both are essential. Without integrating these perspectives, true change is elusive. Many mistakenly believe they can evolve through self-observation alone, neglecting the cosmological insights that provide deeper understanding and strength. And there are barriers to transformation that can impede progress, often arising from misunderstandings or resistance to certain teachings. For example, failing to grasp cosmological concepts can limit psychological growth. Transformation requires engaging with both sides of the work, psychological self-awareness and cosmological understanding. Cosmological insights, like the work's teachings such as the ray of creation and the side octave from the sun, offer profound insights into our existence. These concepts illustrate our place in the universe and highlight why self-work is crucial. They reveal life as a pain factory, a necessary component of organic life that serves a greater cosmic purpose. And there's a necessity of this dual understanding. To truly transform, one must embrace both the cosmological and the psychological teachings. Humans are unique as self-developing organisms with potential beyond mere survival. However, many remain stuck in conventional views of a meaningless or chaotic universe, hindering their ability to change. Psychological self-reflection, on the psychological front, recognizing our multiplicity, being composed of many eyes rather than a single identity, is vital. This awareness helps us understand that our place within the larger cosmic scheme, fostering emotions that transcend self-centeredness. By connecting inner work with cosmological insights, individuals can access new sources of strength and understanding. For transformation to occur, embracing both aspects is essential. This holistic approach enables a profound change of mind, paving the way for genuine transformation of being. Now let me tell you, I think there's two sides. Cosmological may kind of startle some people. That word refers to something that may have really surprised you. But I want to give you some comfort here, because cosmological concepts are basically ways to mirror some things that may be going on inside of you and use some distance to see that nature is operating in the universe in a way that is similar to what is happening inside of you. And this takes a little bit of the focus off of and pressure off of yourself, transfers it over to an illustration or a metaphor or something that is relatable, that gives you a little distance from your own personal life and your own, as they have said here, pain factory. And also I want to give you some comfort around pain factory. I think those of us that are middle-aged or older realize that there are some painful things that we do encounter in life. Some of those are set up by the programming in the early childhood context around survival. And yes, there are some real survival needs and things that you have to be aware of that give rise to legitimate, terrible physical and emotional and spiritual pain. And now there are some things that you encounter in life that I think may not be as painful as society has made them out to be, but that's another matter. But the pain factory comment is basically trying to help you get a new perspective on what's happening inside of you as you do draw out and consider this cosmological aspect of the Gurdjieff work that Maurice Nicoll is speaking to here. you may find that you find a perspective that gives you some relief over some of the holds that have caused barriers to your progress in life. I'm Mark Roach, wishing you all of the best.